exactly,
different.
exactly. And it's like a photograph that is
Yeah.
just, you know, a nondescript
Right.
photograph that I have.
That's just
You
awesome.
know, and just you can imagine now what you can do with your old photographs.
Right,
Now you
right.
can't do this with other imagery. You have to do it with photographs because of the
okay.
photograph paper. You know, the
Oh,
paper because
right,
of the paper.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But now if you do something on the computer and you print up something,
Yeah.
you can print it on photograph
Right,
paper.
because you
Yeah.
can, yeah, you're
Yeah, exactly. So you may
Okay.
actually find something or even take a picture of something
right,
that you want to use
right,
in
and
the
then
same
do stuff
way.
around
Yeah,
it. But
yeah. Isn't that great?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one, and that's one technique that I showed you with photographs. And, but I'm going to show you some other imagery altering techniques.
Okay.
Not with a photograph.
And this, you told me paint. What kind of, you showed me the kind of paint it
This
was.
is very inexpensive children's paint.
Okay.
And seriously, for me, because of the kind of thing that happens with the kids
Right.
and the fact that they mix the paint,
Right,
like this
right.
little kid yesterday came in, 6 years old. I told him not to mix all the paint together. He mixed all the paint together, and you know that's
Right.
wasteful.
Right, it is, it
So
is.
I basically what I do, I use this. And now my kind of paint, but this is really
is
just
it
temper
called?
paint. It's just art. It's just Sargent's temper
Okay.
paint.
And where'd you get it?
Yeah, I get it from NASCO.
Oh, okay.
And the thing
Okay.
is, NASCO is a better place
Okay.
because,
I wrote
but
this
for
down
what
before.
what you need, well, for what you need. See, this is even done with it. These are done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use acrylics in a tube, but acrylics in a tube it's difficult in a way because acrylics in a tube actually requires mediums.
Right. Right.
Now you can use acrylics with a tube, and then we can, if I were to show you some techniques, then we get into mediums.
Right. Okay.
But for these, you don't need mediums
Okay,
because
they're just
it's
right out of the
it's thin enough.
Right.
It's transparent enough. It works. It has
Sure.
workable time
Right. Right.
enough.
Yeah.
So you don't need acrylic mediums.
And that's acrylic, regular acrylic. Or
yeah,
what is it?
it's tempera. It's tempera.
Okay.
This is tempera paint.
Okay.
And the thing is, they do have, in the NASCO catalog, they have something called NASCO acrylics or something like that. It's acrylics in a bottle.
Oh.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's a little more expensive though.
Okay, but that works
But
great.
this works great.
Yeah, absolutely.
This works great.
Okay.
And you can stain. I like it because you can stain with it.
Right.
You can also build color over color over color.
Yes.
The same way you can do with acrylics.
Right.
Okay. So the next technique we're going to do is using a magazine image. I want you to pick out something, again, looking at it not as an image, but as just something interesting, based on shape, based on color, or something, because you're going to be altering that. Of course, I'm not using any of the books. Because I guess I can say to you, the book that you need if you do altered imagery
Right.
is, well, this one's a good one, but they've got a couple more that, oh, here, no, this is a better book. This book here actually works with not only photographs, but also works with all kinds of imagery. This is your best book. This book mainly is for, I think almost like this is really high advanced stuff. You know, I think this is probably easier because it's beginning altered imagery.
Okay.
And the other thing I think is cool about it is that it's not just photographs,
Oh, okay.
but it's magazine collage. It's, you know, it's all kinds of cool
Okay.
things,
Oh, yeah.
including digital.
Okay.
Including digital. So, you know, there's just different techniques in here that are really, really neat.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but this is the book that I got that technique from.
Good.
Okay. So the book is called Complete Guide to Altered Imagery.
And who's it by?
Karen Mitchell.
Okay.
Or Michael. Is it Mitchell? Anyway,
Michael.
that's the book. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, now I need my just image.
The next technique we're going to use is a combination of citrusol
Okay,
and
see, here we go.
paint. And we are going to do a technique where, oh, that's great, perfect.
Okay.
We're going to do a technique called,
Look at this.
we're going to do a technique called painting out the background. An example of that is, where's that? This is a really cool technique because if you actually use, basically use the citrusol to take out the background. Here is it? I don't know what it is. In all my stuff, I can't find it. Oh, let me see where it go. Anyway, basically what it is you're taking the background out with the citrusol, and then you're going to paint the background in.
Oh, okay.
All right, so if I can't find an example, there probably is in here, but I just can't find it.
Well, take your time. I'm just writing.
Yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to paint in the background. Okay, so what you do first is let's see if this one is here. Not quite.
Okay.
This magazine,
It was thick.
it's
Probably.
a
Yeah.
thick one, so
Thick
we'll
paper.
just
That's
wait. We'll just wait.
Yep. Okay.
Make sure that's on. Okay. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some citrusol and you're going to wipe out the ink from the background. And you can use this to put the citrusol on and this to scrub it out.
Okay, use what to put it on? This?
You can also use this to
Okay.
scrub it out too.
Okay.
Let me show you an example. Okay, you take the citrusol and you say rub out this. Okay. See?
Mm-hmm.
But you can rub it out the way you want it.
Okay.
We should use this as part of that much control. That's a National Geographic magazine. That ink is going to come off faster.
Oh, okay.
Because that old National Geographic magazines
Mhm.
have the type of ink that, for some reason, it just works faster for some reason. I guess it's the ink. But certain magazines don't work that way, so you might try a different type of magazine. Oh, here it is. Here's painting out the background. All right. See, this here
Oh.
was a completely different. It was an advertisement
Uh-huh.
for, I don't know what it was, but it was a fashion magazine, basically.
Oh, okay.
So I painted out, I basically rubbed out this area here,
Uh-huh.
and then painted it over again. This was painted in, her
Uh-huh.
dress was changed, I
Oh
put
my
this in her
gosh.
hair. You know, in other words,
Yeah.
it's a totally different image
Yeah.
from what it used to be, from
Sure.
what it
Oh
was.
my
But
gosh.
here's what happened. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That was an accident.
Oh, on the back.
Yeah, the back is
Wow.
I mean, this looks like something you would actually purchase.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have taken pictures of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because it's too
Oh my
too
gosh,
precious.
how could you?
Isn't
even
that
plan
amazing?
that?
I didn't
Yeah.
plan it. These were just on the back, and I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know this was on the back.
How
And it
cool.
just
went
did this.
through it.
So you might think about that when you're doing something.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
this National Geographic may not be your best choice.
I gotcha.
You might
But I'll
want to
get.
use.
I'll get.
Yeah, but I mean, when you do something, you might want to
Yeah.
use something that has a different kind of ink,
Right. Right.
and you might choose something like,
Well, should it be a picture?
yeah, like a picture.
Right. Okay.
So you take out
Yeah.
all this stuff here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You know, I mean, I just want to show you the technique, so
Right.
you can keep that as a separate
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Why don't we keep that as a separate thing?
Okay.
But you know what you can also do is you can come back
Mhm.
and you can put texture
Mm-hmm.
around here. I mean, you can
Okay.
use this as an image that you want to use
Right.
in something.
Right. Okay.
But for this technique, you need to use a different kind of ink.
Yeah. Should I go
Okay.
wash this out in the sink? Because I'm not. I'm gonna. If I have to use it again.
Yeah. Here, there's the bucket right here.
Okay. I didn't know if I was putting it in there or not. I don't want to
This
mess
is
up my
fine.
water.
No, this is fine. Okay.
Okay. So now use
So,
the citrusol.
yeah,
to
citrusol and